Hello, everybody. Thank you to our watchers on YouTube. We are not live this week, but hopefully
we're
see
live.
this.
We're live. They're not live.
I have a pulse.
Yeah. I'm
I
breathing.
didn't say-
I'm alive.
I didn't say we're not live.
I feel alive.
I mean, they're not live.
Hi,
but
guys. This is live. Sorry we're not answering your questions in the chat.
No, it's not live.
No,
they're
this
not.
is-
They're not live.
This is previously
No, they're
recorded.
live. When they're live, we're not live. It's like we love them, and hopefully they love us, but we're not live at the same time.
We're less interactive.
Yeah, it's like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
We're only interactive with each other.
But usually we are live and we have the chat going for you, so make sure that you haven't yet, subscribe and ring that little dinner bell right by the subscribe button. You'll get a notification when we are actually live and you're live and we can live together.
Yes. Okay.
We're gonna live together?
In sin.
Okay. Yeah.
So, we're going to pause a minute to do the regular introduction now.
All right, let's get
Okay.
rolling.
Well, not a whole minute, so. This is the Food Scientist Podcast. I am your host, Amy Zajac. I am here with Danny Sussman.
Hey, Amy. Thanks for mentioning me first this week.
Yeah, no problem. And Brian Pierce.
Well, hello everyone, not just Amy.
Okay. Yes, hello everybody. As usual, we go through food news and experiences.
You never say hi to me, Danny.
Hello, Brian.
Oh, hi, Danny. Okay.
What's up?
And then we have some ding-dongs to talk about.
Oh, Julie.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
thought she was
Julie.
just insulting us right off the
Yeah.
These ding-dongs.
Hostess.
We have a couple more of those giant Milka mmMax bars.
Ooh, the other ones were so good. I'm
They were
excited
so
about
good.
these.
Yeah, I hope they don't disappoint. And then one of our listeners, Chris, brought us back some sort of Pringles, not really Pringles, from
Potato chips.
Yeah.
his travels
In
abroad.
a tube.
Well, they're potato wishes.
Yes.
So
We'll get to that.
Are these
Yeah.
wishes going to come true? We'll see.
We'll find out.
So we're not there yet. We're not going to do potato wishes yet. We're going to talk about your news and experiences. And this week we're back to normal because the host has none. So we're relying on you two.
Are they about salad?
What are we doing first?
What do you want to do first?
You're the host.
Let's do experiences
Okay.
first because last week we did news first.
So we have snack cakes here this
We
week.
do.
And recently I hosted at work, as I do, an LDB. So everyone say it with me. What's an LDB?
Little Debbie Buffet.
Oh.
Bar. No, buffet.
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 Amy,
A bar
how
like
long
a-
have you been on this
Like
podcast?
an alcohol bar where you go up and order
With
lots
from
of little Debbies.
Debbie. No. Oh my god.
Okay, anyway, whenever we do that, I try and make a little Franken snack cake. And, mesh two or more together and see what
play
happens.
with Debbie?
Yes, a whole bunch of Deb. A whole lot of Deb. So this week, and I'm pretty sure I haven't done this before.
How many Debbies at the same time is this?
Well, like, how many are on the buffet?
No, you're Franken.
Oh, just this week, 2. I only did
Okay,
2.
so you and two Debbies.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I decided to take the classic Swiss cake roll,
Okay.
and I unrolled it.
What?
And then I got
Okay.
a little salacious. I took a strawberry shortcake and unrolled that and intertwined them.
How was
And
it?
ate them together. It was delightful. It was like a chocolate-covered strawberry snack cake.
I will
That
say,
sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I was recently at an international market and looking at the array of essentially Swiss rolls
Mhm.
in exotic flavors and thinking, should we do this for the podcast? And I was like, maybe not. Now, knowing that you unroll them and combine them,
Mm-hmm.
We have to do
You
that.
gotta make recipes.
we're
for your
gonna
snack
Yep.
cakes.
we're gonna have some weird matcha mango stuff going on.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that could be
Yeah.
interesting. So, bonus thing that I usually do is, well, people ask me to do. Well, no, I just do it. We play Is It Bite Size, and every snack cake is bite sized. Just
goodness.
FYI.
Right. Well, this is your belief that any pizza can be a personal pizza
If you have goals.
if you try hard enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Wow.
Danny, can
What's
you...
your
What's
Mike,
experience?
so
I almost said, can you top that? But
we'll see.
yeah.
So, I wouldn't say I hosted a party at my house yesterday because neither of you were invited.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
right,
was
yeah.
gonna say I didn't get that.
No, but we did have some people over for barbecue
Okay.
and tiki drinks.
Yeah,
So-
we don't like
That's
tiki
not our
drinks.
thing.
Or barbecue, no. There's a new barbecue place nearby, and someone
Your
sent a
house,
list
apparently.
out. Yeah, it's near my house. And someone sent out an email to a bunch of people saying, hey, I want to try this place. Do you know somewhere we could all go as a group to eat it? And I was like, how about my backyard? And so that's how it developed. Anyways.
I had other plans anyway. So.
Good. Sorry, Brian.
It's all right.
Your
It's all
night
right.
of loneliness could have been different.
I wasn't lonely.
I'm sure.
I got lots of free cake yesterday.
So, anyways, there's a bunch of just like leftover barbecue in my refrigerator, and so I ate it cold for breakfast this morning. Just like cold brisket
Oh, yeah.
and
Or
Sounds
chicken.
good to me.
some some cold barbecue chicken, some cold dirty rice, some cold
I had cold
yams.
roasted chicken for breakfast the other day.
Right.
How
so
was it?
it was good. So this is what brought me to my question for you. Is one, it's really this: when you have leftovers for breakfast, do you heat them up?
Sometimes.
I mean,
Not all the time.
Usually. But, I don't know. I mean, I've definitely had cold chicken before, right? From
Right,
the refrigerator,
like-
and that's fine.
Especially like fried chicken or roasted.
Yeah,
Just
chicken.
right,
Really
it's
good,
cooked the
really
first
good
time,
cold.
like-
Right. So I'm going to go through a few, just off the top of my head. These are ones I personally have had cold for breakfast, and I want to see if I'm weird or
No, so do you want to know if we had them cold or
Yeah.
if we always have them cold?
either.
Okay.
Because I always have all of them cold. Pizza,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Chinese food.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes.
I can see it, but
Depends
no.
on the dish.
Full disclosure, I never had leftover Chinese food.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
that's acceptable too.
Yeah.
We do fried chicken.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, barbecue.
Sometimes.
I have done pulled pork.
Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's
Sometimes,
it's not
yeah.
just you would heat that up.
Sometimes.
I mean, I normally would, but I won't fault you at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Sometimes
I think it's a thing.
I will
Just-
take the pulled pork or the brisket and eat it cold, or I'll throw it on a sandwich cold. Or
Yeah,
sometimes
I'm
I
trying-
heat it up and eat it like it's dinner again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily better depending on the item. Like, I'm trying to think of like orange chicken with rice, cold.
like a fried rice, like the fat kind of congeals and it's just different.
Mm-hmm.
Cold, kind of like pizza.
Okay.
So
Well,
anyways.
maybe I'll try it sometime.
Yeah, I just wanted
Like I
to.
said, it depends on the dish.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
Now
yeah,
I've got
and
that off my
I
chest.
don't really have experience, but I already mentioned I got lots of free cake yesterday because I went to a
Well, that's
surprise
good.
birthday party, and they had cake and cupcakes, and just anyway, that was good. So I don't care that I didn't have your barbecue, but
There's
I
some in
have
my fridge.
no news. So
No news either.
No.
I probably do.
Working
You're probably
hard
gonna,
over there.
You're probably
Okay.
gonna mention something, and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I read that too."
Well, maybe
But
both of you actually saw that there are some Stranger Things going on at Baskin Robbins. As in, they are coming out with, in coordination with this new season of Stranger Things coming
oh,
out on
actually,
July
I did
4th.
see that.
They have 2 new flavors of ice cream coming out.
Yes, do tell.
11-7, which is going to be a waffle cone flavored ice cream.
Huh.
So it's not waffle cone, it's
Is
flavored.
that the cone bits?
It has chocolate coated sugar cone pieces with chocolate icing in it. So it doesn't have waffle cone, but it does have a sugar cone with chocolate covered on it. So that's interesting. And then the second one is upside down pralines, and that is
Upside down pralines.
Mhm.
I mean, I like pralines.
I
or
love
pralines.
pralines and cream.
mhm. It is chocolate with praline or praline, pecans and chocolate caramel swirled in. You can also get an upside down sundae, which has the praline scoops and toppings on the bottom.
So since they have these 2 new flavors, are they now 33 flavors?
Yeah. No. They just only have 31 spots in the case.
So 2 of them temporarily got
Yeah.
that.
I hope
'cause
they didn't
it-
get
it's
rid
always
of Blue Moon
rotating.
and Superman. No, I don't.
We don't even have Baskin Robbins in Minnesota.
I think no.
No.
But she travels a fair amount.
yeah.
I'm from Michigan. There's Baskin and Robbins there.
I know. I grew up going there. Yeah. It's
There-
not always the same 31. It's just.
But speaking of Stranger Things, there is something else happening.
Oh, is it? Are you going to steal my news story? 'Cause
Oh,
my
I
news
might go
story
for
a
it. Is
Stranger
it related to? Oh, go for it.
Mine
Maybe
is
it
also a
yeah,
Stranger
yeah. I'm also
Things
your
one.
thunder.
Which probably just means that they did a big media blitz,
Yeah.
and we're just riding
Yeah.
that wave. Mine was the Coke one.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Did you see this, Amy?
Actually, this one I did not see.
Okay.
I don't think.
So,
So
They
Stranger
are-
Things takes place in the 80s.
Yes.
right.
And what happened in the 80s?
Coke related. The new Coke. And so, for $19.85, get it? 1985. You can order 2 bottles of Stranger Things themed Coke, which is just today's Coke and Coke Zero in Stranger Things themed bottles.
Only
And you get 2 cans of the new Coke.
so you get 2 bottles and 2 cans for $20.
$19
and 90 or
Wow.
85 cents. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a great deal to me, but you can go to
I mean, if you're a
cokestore.com/1985.
It's a very 1985s.
I mean, are those giant bottles?
No.
I think it's just normal.
I went through
I
that.
mean, it's a collector's item, really,
Sure.
more than anything. I don't think anyone was clamoring to try the new Coke again. It failed miserably back in 1985.
So here's my real question. Were these canned in 1985?
Ooh, and
I
they've just been
just-
sitting around.
And they're just like 30-something years old?
I doubt it.
I doubt it, too. No, the nutrition label is the modern nutrition label.
So yeah, when I saw that headline, I was kind of excited because I thought, oh, that's neat that they're bringing back the new Coke. You know, because I wasn't born yet, actually. I don't think. So I don't
You wish.
remember it.
If you were...
We're born.
Maybe,
I remember
math isn't my
correctly-
strong suit.
The new Coke tasted pretty much exactly like Pepsi.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, that'd be kind of fun to try.
Yeah, it was more like Pepsi than Coke.
Yeah.
It kind of.
It was
I
just
was
sweeter.
really young, but I kind of remember.
I'm not going to spend
I
$19.85 for 2 cans and then 2
No.
bottles.
But if you love Stranger Things... Hey, do you watch Stranger Things?
Yeah, I watched the first 2 seasons.
I'm behind, but yeah.
I've never seen anything of it.
Well, okay.
It's a good show. Not food related, but it's a good show.
So is that? Shall we move on to ding dongs?
Yeah,
Yes.
because Hostess has come out with some new ding dongs.
This is the regular one for those that don't remember. It's
Right,
the
with-
chocolate cake with chocolate frosting and like a white filling.
Ooh, the
A
vanilla
white
cream.
Yeah.
But they also make a white fudge ding dong, which is white fudge covered golden cake with creamy filling. And do you want to talk about the new one, Brian?
Yeah, the new one I'm excited about. It is a peanut butter ding dong. It is a fudge covered peanut butter cake with peanut butter creamy filling. And I didn't know that it was going to be filled with that much peanut butter in it. So this one, I'm really excited about this, knowing me and peanut butter.
We will have to see if it actually is filled with that much peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking it's not. And I have never had the white fudge ding dong. I'm not really excited about that one, to be honest. But let's have we have the traditional.
Traditional
Yep.
version.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Do you remember the difference between the king dong, the ding dong, and the king don?
Not really.
No.
I believe that
branding?
right, it was
You're going to get us taken off the air here
Yeah.
if you're not careful. What was the...
there was the other brand that was just like Hostess.
Mm-hmm.
Whose name I just spaced on.
I
I
don't
mean, there's
know.
Little Debbie, there's Mrs. Freshly, there's Dally Madison.
No, it was
It's
basically
not Tasty Cakes either, because that was more
No.
regional.
no. Hostess had a Drake.
Oh, Drake's Cake.
The Drake's cakes. I believe that the Hostess and Drake. The Hostess version was Ding Dong, and the Drake was King Don.
I mean, there is a lot of rip-offs going on with snack cakes in general. I mean, even Deb is doing their version of, like, golden cream cakes, which, that's a Twinkie. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
And the cupcakes, I mean, what snack cake company doesn't have the little chocolate cupcake with the chocolate frosting with the white swirl on top?
You know, I hadn't had a Ding Dong in a long time. It's nice.
Yeah.
I feel like it gets overlooked.
Well, it has been my impression that they usually are more likely to be stale. But these are kind of fresh. Which, you know, yeah, that's always the key to any snack cake because they have a long shelf life. You want to get the ones that are newer.
Usually on the podcast, we just have a bite or two.
Oh, mine's gone.
Mine's gone.
All right, should we go on to the white fudge?
Mm-hmm.
King Dons are also made by Hostess.
Yeah.
Not Drake.
Yeah, they
Oh,
were
really?
exactly the same. Like, the Devil Dog had another
No,
name.
she's saying this was not Drake. She's saying this was Hostess.
Canada, it was labeled King Don, but it's made by Hostess.
Okay.
Interesting.
So which one are we going
White
to?
fudge.
White
yeah.
fudge.
The one that's probably going to be a disappointment all around.
But it does have a different cake than the other two as well.
Well, it's white chocolate, white cake, and just regular cream. And as I take my first bite, it's pretty plain.
It is kind of bland, but it's not bad.
It's kind of like just having a piece of white cake with no frosting.
Mine's not as cream filled. I keep biting more into
Yeah,
it
I
to
don't
get
have
to
a
it.
whole lot of filling in mine. Oh, it's kind of off to the side.
Yeah.
they could throw sprinkles on that, call it birthday cake, and
Oh,
sell
yeah.
1,000
I mean,
more.
if
Put some sprinkles in it.
if your favorite kind of ice cream is vanilla, you would probably really like these. My dad's watching. That would be.
I enjoy vanilla ice cream.
Is it your
but-
favorite?
Probably not my favorite.
What is your favorite?
Pralines and cream.
Oh, really? You should go to Baskin Robbins.
I should. I didn't find it. Yeah, but it's chocolate instead of like a buttercream base. You ready for? Oh, you're gonna finish that?
No, not with the prospect of peanut butter here.
Yeah, I was surprised
These
that
better
you
be
kept
good.
going. So now we have the peanut butter ones,
Still a snack cake.
which they have a chocolate coating with some peanut butter lines on the top. These are the most artsy
Oh, I'm ready to do these
of
ones.
them. They're drizzled.
Mine doesn't have a lot of filling, but it is peanut buttery.
Oh, Brian's gonna be a happy boy.
Yeah, the filling is definitely not like what is pictured, which I was expecting, but yeah, I like this.
Yeah, you can. It's very hard to see the filling.
Because it's the same color as the
It's
cake.
similar- and it's thick like peanut butter.
I don't know if I've ever seen a peanut butter cake in any snack cake before.
No, maybe not. Because I have had, like, peanut butter Swiss rolls or something. Ho-hos. Ho-hos. It was ho-hos.
I'm gonna say my at-home version. I think I prefer where you take the chocolate cupcakes and you peel off the icing and eat that, and then spread peanut butter on top. That's how
I
I
will
roll
say-
with that.
I also
But these
prefer
are
if I take a Hershey bar and put peanut butter on
Yep,
it.
that too. Or 2 Hershey bars with peanut butter and make a little sandwich.
I will say, just like anything else with a little bit too much peanut butter, like this makes you kind of really thirsty.
I don't know if I would say that more or less than any of the others.
And peanut butter usually makes me want
No.
water more, yeah.
I feel like I have paste in my mouth.
Is that because you've had 3 snack cakes now, or because of this one?
I would like to think it's because of this one, but it might be because I've had.
Yeah, because I don't feel
2.5.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I don't. I'm not getting that, but yeah. No, this is fine.
I
This
will
is
finish
fine.
this one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not madly in love, but yeah, it's really good.
Would you frolic with it?
I was going to say, do we want to...
Well, we do have 3. We could decide if we want to, which one we want
Yeah,
to
would you
frolic
say
with.
you wouldn't marry it, but would you? Let's
Marry
find
it.
out.
Ooh, or kill. So FMK, frolic with, marry, kill. This might be a little difficult for me.
I can go.
Okay, go for it.
Go for it, Amy.
I'm going to frolic with the peanut butter. It's good, but it's a little too rich tasting, a little too bad for me. That it's good for a little fun, but then let's move on. And I'm going to marry the original, the regular. It's just a good standby. It's reliable, it's sweet, it's tasty. It's not overpowering one way or the other. It has a good amount of filling. And well, just for being boring, I'm going to kill the white fudge.
Yeah.
It's boring. I don't know what else to say. I'm the one that likes usually like white chocolate and just plain sugary things versus chocolatey things, and I find this boring.
I think I can go unless you want to go next.
You go for it.
All right. And Amy, I think, white chocolate, for me, it really needs something to complement it. And this doesn't really have anything to complement it other than other things that taste the
It
same.
had like a strawberry filling or something.
Yeah, that would be much better. So I'm also going to kill the white fudge. So then we have the original and the peanut butter. Which one am I going to marry? Which one am I going to frolic with? I'm going to marry the original Ding Dongs. They are the standard, maybe not the most exciting ones, but they're the tried and true ones. And at this point in my life, I just need something a little more stable. I'm maturing as a person
Are
age-wise.
you? Oh, age-wise.
Yeah. So that's what I need.
Yeah.
To help me, get through the next stage of maturity in life. I am going to frolic with the peanut butter ding dongs. As I said, my version is better, and that's the one that I would marry. Taking the peanut butter, the cupcake and putting peanut butter on that. That's my love. And this is kind of like, things didn't work out. She probably dumped me because I wouldn't let go of that. And these are rebounding because it's similar. So I would go on the rebound with these peanut butter ding dongs, and have a good run.
Did that make you and Amy the same?
Again? Yes.
It did.
It did.
3 weeks in a row now?
Wow.
Well,
Well,
we're
what about
not.
you?
We will not
about
be
you?
the same.
Oh.
What will be the same is that I am also going to marry the just traditional Ding Dong.
All
It
right.
was good. It was everything you want in a snack cake.
You know, it's the good memories are still there.
Everything. You know what? I think it's better than like a cupcake. Just like the ratios of everything are just right. You know, it's pretty much perfection in the snack cake world.
My one critique about Ding Dongs in general is I think that the chocolate is a little too hard. But anyway, continue.
So I mean, a ho ho is close too, but that's essentially the same thing in slightly different shape. So that leaves peanut butter and white fudge. And I am going to frolic with the white fudge. I know you killed it because it was too vanilla, but I think we can spice things up.
You're gonna frolic
I'm
with
gonna-
the boring?
I think that I can have some fun with the white fudge. You know, I talked about the sprinkles. I think that I can, maybe... I think the white fudge would be open to bring in some other stuff in
Okay.
to make things interesting.
You better check on that first,
I
just
would
to make
dunk
sure. But
the white fudge into hot fudge, regular fudge.
You could do that. You could put some sprinkles. I think there's a lot of
Like I said,
ways.
strawberries, put some strawberries.
There's a
in it.
lot of ways to spice things up with this vanilla one, and I think that you could take it from a kind of boring
So you're
vanilla
kinda saying-
snack cake and transform it into something that's magical. I mean, short-term magical.
But you're kind of saying that she's a double baker.
I'm just saying
Bake
that
with
I
her head, bake for
think
yours.
that that's terrible to say, Brian.
Well, I'm just saying that's
No,
kind of...
that's
where
not
you're
what I'm
going.
saying. What I'm saying is this:
Like, on their own, not good enough. You need something to spice it up.
I'm saying that if I sat down with the white fudge ding dong and was like, "Hey, you want to try some sprinkles too?" I think white fudge would be like, "Yeah, I try some sprinkles."
Or a paper bag over
and then
her.
I would be like, "Hey, do you want to try some strawberries?" I'm like, "Yeah, I think I'd be great with strawberries." And all of a sudden, like, you have like a pretty regular frolic that's getting kind of interesting. It's certainly better than the peanut butter would be. So the peanut butter is going to die because
Wow.
I was just like, you're the answer to a question that nobody was asking.
I was kind of asking it. I mean, if he wasn't vocal about it.
I don't know. You didn't marry it, and you love peanut butter. You were
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I think the peanut butter might have been better if it had chocolate cake and more peanut butter filling.
I think the peanut butter might have been better if it just hadn't ever come to be. If it had just died in the idea board.
I mean, I think they answered the question. They maybe didn't answer it correctly, but they're not wrong.
I'm just saying, if it had just gone up on the drawing board and never come to fruition, that would have been okay. So I'm going to kill it.
Fair enough.
All right.
Fair enough.
Well, shall we move on to our next sweet treat?
Yes.
The Milka Max. Now, if you recall, we
Max.
had one that was heavenly a few weeks ago, a month ago or so, that had
Caramel and nuts
pillows
and-
and what have you. Oh my
It
god.
was
so
heaven
Love eating
sent.
pillows.
And,
So, this one is nut and nougat cream, and then we also have choco and wafer.
Yeah, this actually has... Like, is
And-
it wafers or is it more like
And
a
but we've
sugar
talked
cone?
about how big these are before. See, it's bigger, longer than the box of Ding Dongs. So we'll open these
It's
up.
longer than the ding dong?
Yes, Max
Wow.
is longer than the Ding Dong.
It's
Wow.
making- that's why it's making us all go, Max.
Max, wow. It is a well-endowed candy bar.
I mean, and these ding dongs, they're good size.
They are. I mean, do we need to put the Max and two ding dongs together? No. So, are you ready over there, Amy?
Just about.
Which one are we going to try first here? Because we do have both. You both are racing to see which one is going to get consumed first.
Well, I will go with nuts and nougat.
All right.
And this is not the whole bar, obviously, folks. You just saw the packaging for those on the video. Now, I normally like nougat, so I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna like this.
And the difference between Danny and Amy is when Amy divided it up, everybody got one square. When
Oh.
Danny divided it up, everybody
We
got
got
a
a
row
whole
of
row.
four squares.
Well, it's just because I'm keeping the rest of it in front of me. I can give you more.
I would like more. This is delicious.
Okay, my first bite, I'm like, there aren't nuts in this, but the second one, yeah, that.
That's why you need more than one square. If you got the edge or something. So what is officially in this?
Nuts and nougat.
Is it hazelnut? No, it's not hazelnut.
I'm not getting much nougat, though, I gotta tell you. No. Oh, it looks like hazelnut.
Yeah, okay.
It's nougat cream.
Well, I think, yeah, it's nougat cream. That's the qualifier here.
So it's just chocolate and creamy chocolate and
Yeah.
nuts. I approve.
It's good. The caramel one was better, but this is good. I wouldn't throw it away. I would eat it all.
Yeah, definitely. I
It
mean,
shouldn't die on the drawing board.
the decent amount of nuts here is pleasurable.
So this is choco and wafer.
All right. This
So
one's
some
gonna
of
be
the chocolate
interesting.
came off of
Oh,
the bottom of some
wow.
of these. Yeah.
Oh, it did.
So if you need more,
For the people watching, Danny, can you show?
yeah.
Oh, and there's cows on the
Every Milka.
Yeah.
this one didn't. The one I had didn't. It all just says Milka.
Milka alternates between cows and their name.
Oh, this is interesting.
I like it. I like it. I was mumbling with my mouth full, but
I was thinking it was going to be like a Kit Kat.
I was thinking more of those wafer cookies, the sugar wafer cookies.
Well, it's the wafer cookie, and then a layer of like a chocolate creamy stuff, and then the harder chocolate on top.
I like this better than the nuts and nougat.
I don't think I do.
I don't either.
The wafer is a little too much.
I think it's too much and yet not enough.
I like the crunch that the wafer gives, the crispiness. Somehow it stays crispy even though it's doused in chocolate.
Gosh, you nailed that, Danny. It's yeah. Like a Kit Kat is mostly wafer, and that's
Right.
good. But this, I don't know. It's like either there needed to be a hint of it, or that needed to be the show.
Right.
See, I think it balances the chocolate well.
Yeah, but it's like Brian and I were saying, it's too much, but yet not enough, because there's so much of it here that like you get like a mouthful of it, but it's not mixed in well enough.
The
with everything
textures
else.
aren't meshing well, I think, is the issue
Yeah.
here.
Whereas if it was just like Kit Kat, if it was just this wafer, I would go for like lots. I would go for more of this wafer or none of it.
It's like one of those wafer cookies topped with chocolate. The chocolate's not
I would say top though,
made
because
through it, but you can see it's, the wafer layer has no chocolate in it. So then the chocolate layer is just,
The more I eat this, the less I like it.
the more I eat it, the more I like it.
Have a whole bar. Give me that.
I will.
There you go.
I'll eat it all.
I'm gonna take the nuts and nougat over here.
I mean, if like a terrorist broke in here and made me eat it as torture, I would eat it. I mean, it would be
Right.
torture.
I still
And
like
you
the
would
first one we
confess.
had better the month ago, the caramel pillow one.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happily eating it. I don't think I would choose to go out of my way to find it, but
I would buy the other one. Nuts and nougat for sure. The caramel one for sure.
oh, and as with most things that we talk about here, if you want to try these, I'm sure you can find them on Amazon.
These I found right here in the Twin Cities. At
But-
an international grocer, but yeah.
A lot of our listeners aren't in the Twin Cities.
I'm
They
saying
might
that
have
there's,
international grocers.
Yeah,
But
you can
there's-
certainly try there, but
there's some
Amazon.
distributor somewhere that's importing these.
Yeah.
or if you don't want to work that hard, Amazon is going to be
Yes.
a good bet to always try and find things that we have.
So we'll move on to these potato wish Pringles wavy-esque chips that listener Chris brought us
From China.
from China. We had trouble translating, but the pictures are nice.
There's a tomato.
Yes, we think the
There's
brand.
a plain.
We think the brand is Orion.
It does say potato wish on the package. And this one is steak.
Yeah, and within those packages are individual, well, not individual chip, but smaller packages.
It's a two bagger.
Yeah.
It's a double bagger.
So shall we start with the regular
Yeah.
Yeah.
plain?
This will give us a good thing, for what to expect, I think.
Maybe cleanse our palate from all of this chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, they're tiny.
They're very Pringles-esque.
They're fun sized, yeah.
And they're flat. You can't do the duck loops with them. They're just... that's potato-y.
I feel like they're starchier. Is that valid?
Yeah.
I think that's what I meant when I said potato. I said
Yeah.
potato-y or rather than starchy, but yeah.
I don't like Pringles. Really? Mm-hmm. These are very Pringle-esque.
They're kind of a cross between...
They're a little starchier than
Like
Pringles.
if Pringles and a cracker mated, I feel like these would be the outcome.
I feel like the cracker would have to be really drunk.
Well,
These are definitely
maybe.
starchier. I've started
And,
reaching into the tomato one, though, just so you know.
Sure.
We can keep
All right.
talking about these.
Now let's see how the tomato. I'm guessing it's going to be the same.
Probably like ketchup.
Everything.
Don't you love ketchup?
Yeah, it smells a lot like ketchup. When I open these up, yeah.
It tastes ketchupy.
When I pointed Google Translate at the package, it did kind of allude to the fact that the tomato on the package was just a picture of a tomato, and that it wasn't real tomato in the box.
Mm-hmm. What did it say?
It was like tomato as example, something.
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
all right. I think the smell is stronger than the flavor.
Yeah, the ketchup flavor is very taste forward, but it dissipates quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'm really getting.
It's not quite like fries with ketchup, but
I was thinking it's kind of like
it's kind of like fries with ketchup.
when you have a fry that just like brushed up against ketchup.
The French fry that was like next to your pile of ketchup for dipping,
Yes, yeah,
and you
yeah.
thought it had more on it than it did.
Or you didn't want on there, so you
Brian
were trying to
never puts
grab one
ketchup
that
on
didn't
his
have it on
fries.
there. Yeah,
Mm.
that's where I'm at. They're fine though.
Yep. And the last one is
They're not
steak.
fine.
No.
No. There's a starchy mess.
When I initially opened this individual bag, the aroma really hit me harder than it is now.
Yeah, I suppose it does smell like meat.
Wow.
So this is a steak. It looks like a strip steak. on
there's
the
a lot
package.
going on.
Because
with
again,
this.
it's taste forward. I get the steak, but as I keep eating it, not as much.
It's staying with me.
It's beefy.
Yeah, it's very beefy.
I'm making a recipe. I'm doing the steak and the ketchup to see if it tastes like a hamburger.
Oh.
No, it's definitely not hamburger though.
I know.
No.
I'm just.
Yeah.
It's.
I don't even want to say this, but you're essentially having your chips Donald Trump style, because his like go-to order is well done steak with ketchup.
Okay.
And so if you put this is not a juicy steak. This is a well done steak.
I mean, are you even getting like? I mean, it has the flavor of steak. Are you getting the seared? Because a lot of times with meat chips, we get the seared.
Yeah, you get.
Flavor. I'm not getting
not
that.
out of the charcoal.
This is more like the au jus flavor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
this is.
I'm gonna Trump mix mine too.
Oh no.
I liked mine with the ketchup chip. I think it might be my favorite thing.
It's a unique flavor with the two. And you know what? I'm even going to do that if there's another green. I
The
think
green package. He needs the
Steak.
green package, yeah.
I have steak. Yeah, thanks.
Green is tomato.
yeah.
Luckily, these are all color coded, so that's how we can tell them apart.
So potato wish. We think if you search for that, you should be able to find these. But thank you so much, Chris, for thinking
Yeah.
of us when you were in China and bringing them back to us.
These aren't half bad.
Yes, they are. They're terrible.
I think the wrap chips last week were a little tastier.
They were a ton tastier. Those are delicious. This is like the worst of a Pringle.
Oh, side note, we had the licorice last week with the Twizzlers.
Oh, yeah.
And I brought the sweet and sour to work. And people, the most common thing I heard was, "Oh, awesome, these smell like Play-Doh."
What?
And, I mean, did either of you ever want to eat Play-Doh?
No.
Anyone?
You know what? I had this money-making scheme involving Play-Doh when I was a child.
I used to eat crayons, but not Play-Doh.
What was your money-making scheme? There was a lot of information just
Yes,
going on
it
here.
I did not eat the Play-Doh, but when I was a kid, what I would do is I would take Play-Doh, I would get my mom's rolling pin, roll it out, roll the Play-Doh out into like a thin sheet, like a sugar cookie, take cookie cutters, and cut out the Play-Dohs, and leave them out to dry, sometimes with a little hole in it, so like an ornament. And then when my parents would have a garage sale, which they did every summer, I would sit and sell my Play-Doh creations. Because you could like meld the colors together, and people, for like $1 each, people would buy the little Play-Doh ornaments from the cute kid.
Who was selling?
I was selling them.
Oh.
I was a cute kid. I'm a handsome adult, but I was a cute child.
He's saying kid, but he was 15. No, I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, you know, they have all the McDonald's, you know, where you can have the little molds and make your own little fries. I mean, I want to eat those.
Yeah.
So yeah, apparently a lot of people wanted to eat Play-Doh. You ate crayons?
Yeah. No. Well, they looked tasty. They weren't. I didn't
Really?
eat many of them.
What color looked
I
tasty?
mean,
It was the 64 color pack.
How many
And
colors
when
did
the
you
crayons
eat?
would get down to almost nothing and you couldn't use them well.
Down the
I
hatch.
think my brother egged me on too. I have an older brother who's a.
So, I mean, like, you ate it and you're like, oh, this isn't good, and you kept...
I think, yeah. I mean,
So it
not
happened
tons.
more than once.
Yeah, like twice.
Really? You said not tons, then like twice.
Well, that's not tons.
Yeah, but I think it seems like more than twice.
I honestly don't. I remember eating them, but I don't remember eating tons of them.
So you're saying 2 sittings, not
Because,
2
yeah,
practices.
right.
Okay.
Because then it gets chewy, kind of like, and you expect it to be like wax lips or gum, and it still doesn't taste good. So, but you keep
Wax
trying.
lips never taste good either.
Yeah, they have a burst of flavor at the
No,
beginning.
no. Do they?
There's something there, but yeah, it got, like,
It's like the
thrill is
zebra
gone
stripe
fast.
gum, where you get a burst of flavor and then nothing.
This is explaining a lot, though. It's all coming
Yeah,
together.
I feel very enlightened right now.
Okay.
I feel like it's time to wrap up this podcast.
Yes, thank you, Chris, again for bringing us these chips. We appreciate that, and we always appreciate food gifts from
Yeah.
our listeners.
Yes, and remember, anyone listening, watching, if you want us to try something, let us know. We had a request a while ago for some specific chips that we've been trying to find, but we will always take suggestions.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to go grab my white fudge ding-dongs and raid your fridge to see how we can mix things up.
I do have chocolate syrup.
Okay. I'll be there if you need me.
And ice.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a
Thanks
great
for
week,
listening.
everyone.